Hollywood is hard to crack, even for white actors born into the system. Now, imagine raising a child abroad as a Nigerian parent. You are working 2, sometimes 3 jobs just to afford Kumo, ballet classes, or even drama class. Meanwhile, your child is constantly adjusting, code switching, just to fit in. But deep down, they are dreaming of one day standing on a Hollywood set. Sounds like a wild dream, right? But some Nigerian kids made it. Let's talk about some of the Hollywood stars raised by Nigerian parents. Actress, singer, and Broadway powerhouse. She was raised in South London by her mom, Edith, a Nigerian immigrant who fled during the Biafran War. Edith worked as a nurse and raised Cynthia and her younger sister alone in a council flat. Today, Cynthia holds a Tony, a Grammy, and a Daytime Emmy. She's already been nominated for 2 Oscars, including one for her lead role in Harriet. She also starred in Widows, Bad Times at the El Royale, and played Elphaba in Wicked. She's 1 Oscar away from joining the Rare EGOT Club, a group of artists who have won all 4 major American Entertainment Awards: Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. 1 Oscar away, Cynthia. We are rooting for you. In an industry where Black women, especially those from immigrant families, are often overlooked, Cynthia didn't just get noticed. She's thriving. She named her production company Edith's Daughter, a powerful tribute to her mother's sacrifice. From a mother in scrubs to a daughter standing tall at the Oscars. This is what happens when immigrants' dreams are watered with grit and hope.
Hi, Mummy, look! Just got Sanders.
Actor, producer, and activist, globally known for his role as Finn in Star Wars. John was born in London to Nigerian parents, both of whom were Pentecostal Christians. His father was a Pentecostal minister and his mother worked with the disabled as a carer and social worker. John has spoken about how his family lived in Peckham, East London, and how his parents worked incredibly hard to give him and his siblings opportunities. He started acting at 9 years old, was noticed by a drama teacher, and went on to attend the Identity School of Acting, a school funded by a fellow Nigerian. He became an international star through his lead role in the Star Wars sequel trilogy and has since used his platform to produce and tell Black stories. He is also the winner of a Golden Globe for his role in Small Axe. John never hid where he was from. He gave a now iconic speech during the Black Lives Matter protest in London. He's walked red carpets, yes, but he's also worked for justice. His story reminds diaspora parents that their kids can rise and speak boldly even when the system doesn't expect them to. Gifts are great, but having your child appreciate you just like John did here, so what more than gold?
Your new house belongs to you. Your ability that I've received has been from your prayers, and I cannot ignore what God has used my parents to do in my life. And this is just my physical appreciation, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so, so much for everything that you have done.
Born in Peckham, London to Nigerian parents from Rivers State, her mother worked as a cleaner and her father had various jobs to support the family. Susan trained at ROADA and broke out in shows like Chewing Gum, Crazy Head, and Enola Holmes. Named a BAFTA Breakthrough Brit in 2017 and featured in Forbes Europe's 30 Under 30 list that year. Susan refused to be boxed in. She acts, writes, produces, shaping her own narrative. Her story proves that even from humble beginnings, diaspora kids can build creative legacies that shape culture. Susan wears her African roots loud and proud, always rocking natural hairstyles. Today, she's a star, lighting up the screen with wit and power. But she was raised by a Nigerian mom who worked as a cleaner, or as Susan jokingly hints, a spy. Dayo Okeniyi, actor and Hollywood breakout star. Born in Lagos to a literature teacher and a customs officer, Dayo moved to the US at 15 with his family, chasing new opportunities. With an accent, a new culture, and big dreams, he still found his way into the Hunger Games as Fresh. Now starring in Disney's Rise, he's showing what's possible when immigrant families bet on their kids. He didn't just adapt, he thrived. Before these newer names came up, OGs like Hakeem Kai Kazim, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Uzo Aduba, David Oyelowo, and many others were blazing trails in Hollywood. Household names now for sure, but their parents also sacrificed and believed in them, and their stories have inspired many quietly and powerfully.
You don't always hear stories like this. Nigerians raised abroad, rising in an industry as tough as Hollywood. And if you are raising a child in the diaspora and maybe you are wondering, did I make the right choice? The sacrifices are heavy. The culture is different. But stories like these are proof that you didn't just move. You planted something. Not every child will end up in Hollywood, but every child deserves a chance to dream. So don't lose hope. Keep watering those seeds. They are growing more than you know. And if you know any Nigerians doing amazing things abroad, drop their names in the comments. Let's flood the feed with excellence. Not every time scam, sometimes greatness. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.